Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
Hey.
Tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they play against the Los Angeles Sparks. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefiteni, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And not even halfway through the season, injuries already taken a toll.
Well, I feel like team depth has never been more important. You know, there's a faster pace now, more possessions, and that can break down your body a little faster.
Hence the ongoing advancements in sports science, strength and conditioning, and the treatment of injuries.
Here's Coates, pass to Cook. The tray, good on the triple.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Launches it. Vandersloot, no good. Outside Plum. Here's Cook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelly.
Yeah.
Plum.
Nice find from Plum, willing to get her teammates involved. That's leadership right there.
Pass to Banham. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. From the low block. A shot by Cunningham, no good. On offense, here the Sky. To the left wing, Courtney Vandersloot for three. A rebound by Coates. Here's Plum. Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
Here's Cardoso. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
Bucket is good.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Pass to Vandersloot. Banham. It's good from long.
One of the league's more respected floor generals. If you're open, Courtney Vandersloot will find you.
There's a screen. See Plum from outside. Chicago with
To Plum.
the rebound. First quarter of
Las Vegas
basketball,
done.
just over 2.5 minutes played so far. You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall
gotta
pick
be
back
high.
in 2017. And she struggled her first few years. She was shooting great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
Look, can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Cardoso up top. Banham. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on.
Hey, yo, chill.
Guys, I mean, just dominant scoring.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Here's Cook. 5 points in the game. Outside Plum. Clock at 6. And nothing is falling right now for them. And here's Cardoso. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Banham's shot is good.
Tremendous instincts from Cardoso. Surveys the court and easily makes the smart pass.
Now here's Plum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Reese brings the double team. Pass to Plum. Mullen. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Vandersloot outside. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here's Plum.
Quicker.
Pass to Cunningham. And here's Cook. From the arc. Can't hit that one. Chicago leading. Vandersloot outside. Reese. She's covered by Cunningham.
Hey.
The offensive rebound. Here's Banham. Courtney Vandersloot for 3.
Hey.
Rebound by Coates.
She's going to play
Scott.
her way
Scott.
right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Plum. And she uses the glass on the layups.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyway.
Uy.
Reese gets the bucket.
Ma-angel yan.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open
Shooter
beyond the
yan.
arc. None.
Mullen. Vandersloot defending. Here's Plum.
Ano na foul dun? Block yun eh.
Hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
Well, with
Yan
the
na, yan
career
na.
Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league. And
No.
we all know Plum has lots of
Caitlin
talent.
collect pa rin, bro.
Now, it's up to her to continue adding to her game.
Bangs home the trifecta.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
To the middle. Here's Coates. That drop
Coates.
comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Good heads-up play by Plum, moving the ball and creating for another shooter.
Outside Evans. Pass to Banham for 3. Second chance shot is
Hey.
good, and she drew the contact. On the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Well, you can't talk about Cardoso without bringing up the impact she has on the defensive end. It's not just
Cardoso yan.
about blocks. Her presence discourages players from even attempting interior shots.
McDonald, no good. Now here's Davis. Sinks the 3-pointer.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively.
Si
No,
Buckner's
the
19 points per...
contrary. They haven't provided much resistance
Buckner's.
at all. And in this game, you've got to play at both ends of the floor.
McDonald, no good. Pass to Davis. On the wing, Dana Evans. Reese. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Si Kobe.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky. Now that's a quick bucket. She's very solid in transition.
Well, she does love the chance to get out and run.
Ay, sayang
The
guys.
whistle, contact on
Sa
the
Dulce
way
pa yan.
out. 2 shots, neck.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17 and 23 and missed the playoffs by just 1 win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
Now here's McDonald. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Clarendon, no good. Vandersloot outside to the paint. Pass to Davis. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball.
Isa pa.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
There's the foul, and it's going to go on Angel Reese.
Substitution on
That is her first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Here's McDonald. Connects from 3-point range.
Streaky from deep. Once McDonald hits one, more can follow. Watch out.
There's the triple. And again, it's the sky from deep.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay,
Hey.
maybe I will.
Now here's McDonald. Here's Clarendon. Misses the 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy, kind of like
Dilo
a
yan.
shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Here's Anigwe. It's good from in tight.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Left side, Evans. Pass to Davis. Allen.
Oh.
From outside, off the mark. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Richin lang yun ah.
The first one falls. So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2. Gets it off. She can't
Ano
let
isa?
it go. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Sky out in front, up 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really good sign for them. They've gotten a boost from their bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming
Ang
from the
bak.
reserves, and they've had
Injured.
firepower and then some so far.
Now here's Clarendon.
Outside McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
Pass to Cook.
From deep, sinks the triple.
Clean look at the hoop and give props to McDonald, recognizing the open teammate.
Davis with it. Out to Vandersloot. Now here's Turner. Here's Allen. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Clarendon.
Pass to Cook.
They grab their own miss. Here's Parks. Off to a good start. She gets her first shot attempt.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Vandersloot shot is off.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in. They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
Here's Cook. She's got 8. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. That one on Davis. First trip to the line for her here. And good on the second, so she makes both. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
The coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
Ang ganda ng fake na. Ay!
The defense on her has to be airtight, guys, and that was far from it.
Outside Clarendon. Hook. And there's a pick. Pass to Parks. The 3 ball. Rebound Chicago.
Ano mo ba?
13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Turner up top. To the left side wing. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Anigwe grabs the board. The Sparks trailing. Outside Clarendon. Tipped away.
Takin on yun.
Outside McDonald. Cans it from downtown.
God.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier.
Jesus Christ.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Pass to Parks. Back to McDonald. Charity strike shot. That's her 4th miss from the floor, and she's made 2 of her shots.
Uy! Step back.
Here's
Hey!
Evans. And once again off the mark by Chicago.
She's cooled down a little bit after burying those 2 threes in the first quarter.
Anigwe's shot's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during.
Nice pass go.
this run.
And Brian, one of the better all-around defenders in this league, Arie McDonald.
Well, back in college, she won Defensive Player of the Year twice in her conference. With quick feet and quick hands, she lives in the passing lanes and is always a threat to pick the ball and jet the other way.
Outside Evans. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Guarded by McDonald. To the inside. And stolen by Clarendon. And they're on the break. Here's Anigwe. Anthony. The second effort. Rebound Chicago. Outside Evans. Pass to Davis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's the Sparks ball. They trail by 3. Back to McDonald. Clarendon up top. Launches a 3. Turner grabs the board. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Here's Evans. Gets it to go from downtown.
Her first triple of the second quarter. Third of the game.
The Sparks call timeout.
That coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Sparks now. 6-point game.
And the defender didn't get squared up with her feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Plum. Inside.
Cunningham.
Impressive defense from Cardoso there. Her presence definitely helped alter that shot.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Drills it.
Anong weird. What the fuck? Rebound.
From outside.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Pass to McDonald.
Now Plum. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's the three. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Outside Plum. Down low. Cunningham with the bucket.
More of that for McDonald, because that's what we like to see.
Pass to Onion Wade.
And that one good.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now here's McDonald. Onion Wade covering. Outside McDonald.
Plum with it. Makes the three.
That's good, and it's Erie McDonald with the assist.
She's really getting it going from downtown. That's her second three-pointer here in the second quarter after having none in the first.
They get it again.
Count it. Good.
Good luck keeping Cardoso off the boards.
Cardoso.
She's a rebounding menace.
Menace.
Pass to Coates. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is great timing. She is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
It's almost like she has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And hers might be better than just about anyone's. What do you think, guys? How about the
Reese.
smaller player
Rebound.
needs some class?
Plum with it.
She's picked up by Reese.
Scooped up.
Outside McDonald. Cunningham.
They
Oy.
shoot again. Banham with the rebound.
And you know, a dangerous trend here, they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
It's a good point, because you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside just creates space for your shooters.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hauled in.
Reese.
Oh, fuck.
No good. And she's off to a slow start, 1 for 4.
Pass to Cook.
From past the arc. Rebound Chicago.
Outside Reese.
With some arc.
Hey!
And you can count.
Yun yung pinaka-deadly move sa lahat. The invisible, the SGA foul. Eh. The SGA foul, bro. No contact po. Hey!
She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, the opponent has to know better than that, right? I mean, if you want to keep Reese from scoring, you have to foul her harder than that. She's more than willing to play through some contact.
Now here's Plum. 11 points in the game.
She's a very strong
Yes, sir.
finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Reese.
Oh, tang ina, Reese. Sheesh. Niya naman na-injured.
Rebound by Coates.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and she could have done better for sure.
Oh,
Ano yun? Torn ACL? Ay, torn ano? Torn Achilles? Oh no. That's GG. Oh. Ooh. Damn.
Wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, injuries, they're just such a tough part of the game.
And impossible to tell just how bad it is, but she's definitely coming out, and that may be all for her today.
Pass to Coates. To the paint, Cook. And the layup is good.
And look how well she let her in there with that pass.
Zaya, wait.
And she lobs it up. To the right side. Over to the wing. Here's Banham. The three-pointer is on target.
And for her position, Angel Reese is a very solid playmaker.
Here's Plum.
Cardoso gets the board.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Back to Reese. Pass to Onyenwere.
1 second left. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Sky out in front, up by 7. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And now the third quarter about to get going again. Chicago in the lead. Here's Reese. And
Hey!
foul called on Anderson.
7 3 points na. Nagkatulungan.
That's her first foul.
Well, this is when things get tricky. When Reese is connecting from long range, the defense doesn't know how to defend her.
Pass to Cook.
From the high post. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Chicago with the ball.
And here's Onyenwere.
And it's Chicago with another.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket. for
Michael
a
Jordan.
terrific assist.
Michaela
They've
Jordan.
done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Now here's Plum. Here's Cook. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. On offense, here the Sky. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
A shot by Onyenwere. No good. Mary McDonald, here we go.
Nice defense by Courtney Vandersloot.
Pass to Onyenwere.
Vandersloot outside.
Reese with it.
Shoots a fader, and that one drops for her.
Ano fade away yan. Panis.
They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Now here's Plum. She's guarded closely and stolen by Onyenwere.
Outside Reese.
To the inside.
Wade. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take
Ah,
it.
wait.
Pass to Coates. Plum. The Sparks, no good that time either.
Onion Wade with it, guarded by McDonald.
Courtney Vandersloot for three.
Mm.
Good on the three-point shot.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
Now here's Plum. She's got 11.
Outside McDonald.
The three is up. Chicago with the rebound.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Fires for three. Plum with the rebound.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
Dunk. Ay.
And a basket by Cardoso.
Tangina ko yung bola. Bug. Look at this backward violation ba?
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
Cook. Onion Wade covering. Pass to Cook.
Lays it up and in off
Coke.
a pretty assist.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
And so it's Chicago with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Cardoso. Hands the 12-footer.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
Mullen. Onion Wade covering.
Pass to Plum. To the middle. Coates, that's good.
They're not settling.
Scouts.
Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too
Oy!
easy.
Oh!
They get the rebound. Reese.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Ang lakas ni Riz, oh. Ayun na. Kahit sumablay, sayang. Nice one, Angel.
She's been a different player in the second half. Her shooting percentage is far better than it was before the break.
Inside.
Cook. That's good.
Her assist rate has gotten better with her time in the league, but more importantly for Plum, her turnover rate has gone down.
Pass to Banham.
Now Onion Wade.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
Look, she didn't get a chance
Nicola
to knock one down
Andrade.
in the first, but the defense left her a look, and she nailed it.
Here's Cook.
From 12 feet out, that shot is no good. Her 5th miss, now in 12 attempts.
Up top, Reese.
She's got 13.
Cardoso. Pass to Onion Wade.
No good from outside. The Spark squad struggling. Down low.
Cook. That's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Hey,
Now it's
hey,
Reese.
whoa!
Fails to score there. She has made 5 of 12 to this point.
McDonald with it.
Vandersloot covering. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Well, maybe the last player you want to send to the line. McDonald is a fantastic foul shooter.
So both teams changing it up here.
Now Reese.
Oh, the
rebound
crease.
by Coates.
God damn.
She got ahead of herself there and just lost her concentration. At least that's what I think.
Clarendon, no good.
What the hell is that?
And it's the sky ball. At one point, they led by 16. Evans misses. Outside Clarendon. High arcing shot. And there's the...
Huling-huli. Ganda ng Jordan niya.
Protection. Pass to Davis. Vandersloot outside. The three.
Ay, nilinis
The
pa.
three-pointer.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
The Sparks, no good that time either.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far just unable to get uncorked here.
Evans, Clarendon covering. Evans with the bucket.
Well, I like to call Evans a scoring guard. Dana is always a threat to put up a huge total, playing the game with fire.
Playing the game with fire.
Now here's McDonald.
Fire.
Vandersloot defending.
Na 81 dito.
Pass to Coates. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
Number
They
81.
continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here's Evans.
Oy, she about to
15
cook. Uy.
points in the game. Wilkie Vandersloot for three. And again, it's the sky from deep.
If there's one person that knows how to get it done, it's her. Great job from the three-point line this half.
Parks gets the bucket.
Nice speed by McDonald, a new school, score first guard. She does have great passing skills, though.
Pass to Vandersloot. Takes the three.
Bah.
Here's Reese. Nails the baby hook.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
And here's Cook. Releases from 15. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Clarendon. Spins. Pass to McDonald. When's it
Huwag
go?
kalayo. Yun.
No good on the triple.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Here's Parks. And the three off target. Now Vandersloot. Outside Evans. It's Kayla Davis on the wing. Kept alive. Three-pointer. That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
Up for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Pass to Cook. Over to the left wing. Here's Coates.
Uy.
The rebound by Evans.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Orky Vandersloot for three. Clarendon grabs the miss. And here are the Sparks
Tinapik mo
now.
ba?
Trailing by 19. Parks gets the bucket.
Well, that fast break, it went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then just perfect execution.
Such a joy to watch.
Now here's Onion Wade. She's got 9.
Putik.
Reese, no good.
Shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind.
Don't let the opponent score again.
Pass to Cook.
7, 6, 5.
Tries the spin move. Oh, rejected by Angel Reese.
Tikad na. Block na daw.
It doesn't go for her. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Sky. leading by 17. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. And the Sparks with possession here. Outside Clarendon. Buries it from three-point range.
Timely pass by McDonald. He is never one to play selfish basketball.
To the middle. Here's Davis. Off target from outside.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Ay, gago. Nice move.
McDonald.
That's tipped.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
And here's Clarendon.
Here come guys.
To the inside. Here's Parks. And the layup falls. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Turner. She's tightly guarded. 17-foot shot on the way. And she nails the jumper.
Great recognition from Turner right there. Knew how much time she had and let it rip on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Parks.
This one for three. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting 5 for 7.
Allen with it. Guarded by McDonald. Outside Evans.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
Asta Nigwe.
McDonald.
Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Now here's Evans. Guarded closely. Here's Davis.
Now here's Allen.
Davis. Another shot. And that's off the glass and in.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Here's Parks. Guarded by Davis.
From 13. That shot off the mark.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point. There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
And Davis is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for her.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Looking to end the run. Here's Anigwe. The shot, no good.
Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Kelsey Plum from outside. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
Well, over the course of her career, Plum's three-point percentage has significantly increased.
It's Kayla Davis on the wing.
And a miss there on the triple.
Now here's McDonald.
Tight defense on her.
Boy, I mean, I'd settle for having as many points in a game as she has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
Oh, fuck.
Outside Plum. There's a screen. Looking to get back on track, but she recovers it. Just 2 to shoot from deep. will not make it. She's failed to score in 6 of her 11 tries from the field.
It's
Uy,
a
nag-shoot yun.
advantage for
Ganda.
them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And
18
she
lamang
gets
namin.
both. Here's Plum. Mullen. Sweet little floater.
It's all
Maangat
about
na
the
agad.
release when you shoot the floater.
Reese with it.
Clarendon covering.
Back to Reese.
The floater. And the official.
Maka-angel Reese yun.
Whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good and he'll go to the line.
At the line for the Sky, Angel Reese.
Known for her confident
Anong points ni si Reese?
and
18-10.
competitive
Sheesh.
personality, Reese is a reliable forward who contributes in a number of ways.
Now here's Clarendon. Pass to Plum. Let's go with a 3. Unable to get that one to go.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's
GG na.
that open, even from way downtown. Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
Pass to Reese.
Onion Wade. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Up again. The rebound by Coates. Here's Plum. And she makes that one.
Well, when Kelsey Plum is getting buckets inside, it's scary because she already does so much damage with her playmaking and perimeter game.
Now here's Cardoso.
Banham, no good. Now here's Plum.
Reese defending.
Another one falls for the Sparks.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Here's Onion Wade. Snatched away.
Yo. Still.
Pass break. Here come the Sparks. Pushing it up. Mullen. It's good on the putback.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip and really made the defense work.
Vandersloot outside. Three-pointer.
Open.
Hits the three-point
Open.
bomb.
Really known as a passer, Vandersloot can hit from long range too. And the D respecting her shot, it opens up the rest of the court.
And the Sparks call time here.
Chicago on D. 22 was their biggest lead. And it's the Sky ball. They lead by 17. For 3. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
Really on a
Grabe siya. Angel Reese. 3-pointer. Late na gano'n. Rotate.
Roll right now. We're seeing the relentless offense from Reese, who is attacking without hesitation.
Mullen. Vandersloot defending. To the paint. Coates. It falls for her 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
Chicago with the ball. It's an 18-point game.
Pass to Cardoso.
Vandersloot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Sparks foul. Mullen. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Reese on the left.
Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw
Second
line.
personal foul.
Well, look at Angel Reese right there. So much ability with the ball in her hands.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mullen. Vandersloot defending. The open shot by
Screaming.
Kelsey Plum. Gets an open look and hits.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still,
Panalo ulit.
as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And a basket by Cardoso.
And with that basket, you'd have to think...
Bentay, baby.
I don't know if I'd call it 100%
Nice one, girls.
secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
Intercepted.
Now it's Reese.
To the inside.
Tang in. Na-injured ka pa.
Timeout called the Sky.
Na-injured mo nga.
On defense, the Sparks. That shot wide open.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the basketball.
Pass to Turner. Here's Banham. The three-pointer, no good.
Na-injured pa nga si Cardoso.
Down low. Anigwe's shot's good. Evans with it.
Ooh! Puta, nice smooth. Uy!
Good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
You have to respect how
Handles,
Dana
pati
Evans
yung
can rise
finish.
to the challenge.
Kyrie
It
Irving.
seems like the more her team asks of her, the better Dana performs.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive by the Sparks.
GG.
Shot by Anigwe, no good.
Hey, GG.
There's the lob to the hoop. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
And that'll wrap it up.
Box score. Si Cook 22-3-3, Plum 22-10. Okay. Parks, okay. Puro double digits sila. Tapos, okay. Lahat naglaro. Reese 23-12, 8-2. Muntik na mag triple double. Banham 22. 6 3-pointers. Nakatatlong 3-pointers na si Angel. Evans okay 21. Nice one. Tatlo 20 points nun. Vandersloot 15-3-3. 5. Ito na injured double do. Ito yung Nikola Vucevic namin. Okay, lahat. Ito DNP na dalawa. Si Smith pa ito si Sevic. 7-7. Okay, on to the next one.